arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. With all of his accomplishments, it's no doubt that LeBron James will be a Hall of Famer once he's done playing in the NBA. Currently playing in his 18th year, coming off a championship season, he's looking to win back-to-back finals with the Los Angeles Lakers this year. Yes, you and I both know about his dominance in basketball, but here's a deeper look into the life of LeBron James. LeBron James was born into a lower-class family. He was mainly raised by his mother, Gloria James, who gave birth to him when she was just 16 years old. Gloria's longtime boyfriend, Eddie Jackson, acted as a father figure for James, but he was not always around during James's youth, spending several years in prison for selling drugs and later for fraud. For Gloria, raising LeBron James while still catering for her own needs in the neighborhoods of Akron wasn't so pleasing. LeBron and his mother never had a stable housing situation while LeBron was younger. She eventually was forced to give LeBron to foster care. Taken in by Frank Walker, who not only bought him his first basketball, but also gave him his early training. LeBron's mother, Gloria Marie James, never ceased to support and love her child all through while he was in foster care. Thanks to Walker, LeBron had an early encounter with destiny and got addicted to the game as he grew older. Regardless of any troubles that he may have had, James and his mother have a close and supportive relationship. James initiated a big step in building his basketball career by playing for the Northeast Ohio Shooting Stars as a kid. When he was in 4th grade, he had missed 82 out of 160 school days because of his addiction to basketball. As a teenager, LeBron formed an intimidating pack with his 3 friends, Sion Cotton, Drew Joyce, and Willie McGee. They all together led their youth team to victory after victory at local and national basketball competitions. LeBron would later go on to attend St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio, where he led his basketball team to 3 state titles and was named Mr. Basketball in Ohio for 3 straight years. LeBron not only became the school's star basketball player, but he also played football for 3 years. LeBron had signed deals with Nike and other brands for multi-million-dollar endorsements. Sports Illustrated put James on the magazine's cover in 2002, only the 8th high school basketball player to be on the cover in 48 years. High school is also where LeBron met his wife, Savannah James. It all started when LeBron was a 17-year-old junior and Savannah was a 16-year-old sophomore. Although their schools were 2 miles apart, the couple nonetheless found reasons to love each other. While in high school, Savannah became pregnant with their first child, LeBron James Jr., in 2004. 3 years later, they had another son, Bryce James. And in 2014, after the longtime couple got married, they had their last child, Zuri James. Fast forward to today, Savannah has proven to be an amazing wife and mother as she works hard as an entrepreneur and philanthropist, in addition to raising 3 beautiful children. Before James even completed his rookie season in the NBA, sports writers were discussing his chances of joining the most elite players in NBA history. With comparisons to NBA superstar Michael Jordan, writers began calling James the chosen one, hoping that the rookie phenomenon would revive interest in the NBA that had declined since Jordan's retirement. He decided not to go to college and went straight to the NBA, where he was a number 1 pick in the 2003 NBA draft. For the 2003 draft, the hype surrounding LeBron James almost eclipsed another young basketball phenomenon known as Carmelo Anthony. The number 3 draft pick, with just 1 year of college basketball under his belt, Anthony would have attracted more attention than he did had it not been for him being drafted at the same time as James. LeBron was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers, where he played his first 7 seasons. Coming off a terrible season the year before he was drafted, tying for the worst record in the NBA, the Cavaliers had a chance to reshape their future. They chose James, pinning their hopes on the 18-year-old to turn their fortunes around. At 6'8" and 240 pounds, James certainly looked the part of an NBA player. But many wondered if he could live up to the hype surrounding him and compete in the far more competitive arena of professional basketball. He ended the 2003-2004 season averaging 20.9 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game. In April of 2004, James was named the Rookie of the Year for the 2003-2004 season. Since he grew up just down the road in Akron, Ohio, he was considered a hometown superstar and maybe the biggest star ever in Cleveland. However, despite LeBron's excellence on the court, the team was unable to win a championship. In 2010, LeBron became a free agent. This meant he could go play for any team he wanted. Which team he would choose was big news for everyone. NBA even had a whole show called The Decision, where LeBron told the world that he would be joining Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to play for the Miami Heat next. Sad to say, but the fans in Cleveland weren't so happy about LeBron's decision. During his 4 years with the Miami Heat, LeBron led the Heat to the NBA championship finals every year, while winning the championship twice out of the 4 years. In 2014, LeBron decided to move back to Cleveland. He wanted to bring a championship to his hometown. The Cavaliers made it to the championship that year, but lost when two of their star players, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, went down due to injuries. In 2016, LeBron finally fulfilled his promise, winning Cleveland their first ever NBA title, beating the Golden State Warriors after being down 3-1 in the 2016 finals. 2 years later, in 2018, LeBron announced that he was leaving the Cavaliers to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. After one unsuccessful year in LA, LeBron was able to influence Anthony Davis to join him, and the two would go on to win an NBA title together. As of today, LeBron is living his life watching his son Bronny James develop into a promising young talent, who will most likely be in the NBA in a few years from now. LeBron doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon though, so maybe we can see both of them on the same team. That'll just add to all of the other cool things LeBron has accomplished in his career. That's if LeBron's acting career doesn't pick up soon. You can catch him in the highly anticipated film Space Jam 2, scheduled for release this summer.